Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the V2 channel, and today we're going to be stripping down my engine from my green Mini that we took to the Nürburgring, which blew up on the way to the Nürburgring.
And then we really nicely transported it back.
Yeah, the last time we went to the Nürburgring to pick up Tavares's Jag, we picked this up, put it in the boot of Big Pete, didn't make any mess at all and brought it back absolutely fine.
Except for you did. I spent half a day cleaning out the back of Big Pete and you have stained the seats.
No, it's fine.
You stained the cream seats in the rear.
About 20 millilitres of oil. Anyway, we're going to strip this down today and we're going to find out what actually happened to this engine. I'm going to assume it was probably some kind of piston or cylinder failure, but we're going to have a look and see what happened, and hopefully this is going to be my new coffee table, because I'm jealous of Alex's coffee table, so I want this one to be a coffee table.
It will be shit.
Just a slightly smaller version.
By the way, if you're wondering why you're just hearing Alex's voice and he's not over here, it's because he's become... What's your... What do you keep calling him, Taylor?
He's got rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Right, let's strip this engine down, Rory. So first of all, I am taking off the cam cover.
And have we emptied the oil yet?
No, we haven't taken the oil out yet, Rory, but there won't be any oil in this top bit. It's all in the bottom.
Well, no, because it's all in the back of
Big Pete. Yeah. So I was lying earlier when I said that we didn't spill any oil in Big Pete. We did spill oil in Pete. So what happened was we put the engine in this big plastic bag, which worked until Alex sort of turned the engine on its side, and then all the oil ended up in Big Pete's boot. So that's fine, because it saves me a job of having to drain it. Doesn't it, Rory?
No, because there's still probably half the amount of oil left in there.
Oh.
And then you want to put it back in Big Pete.
Yeah, this is going to go back in Big Pete.
No, it's not.
No, it's all right, because we're selling it, apparently.
I'm going to leave this outside, and if anyone wants it, they can have it.
No.
Well, you'll take it away then, in your van that you have. And before you say you can't because it's broken, Lewis has just transported a whole engine in there, so...
No, I can't, it's broken. Why won't this come off, Rory? Oh, it smells very burnt. Oh.
Oh, what's that?
What is that?
What is that?
That's like glue.
What's happened there?
It smells very burnt. It smells like it's been really hot at some point.
Is that melted? Is that the top of it melted?
That just looks like a bit of silicone or something. I'm really hoping that the camshaft isn't scored, because it's a high lift cam and I want it.
How's the chain?
Chain looks fine. The chain was new, so I replaced the chain before we took it on the Nürburgring trip. When we come back from Wales, because it was a little bit rattly on
Yeah, it's a good
start.
job you did that to save the engine.
Yeah, I did a bit of preventative maintenance.
Where's the other half of the engine? Have you already taken it off?
No, it fell off on the Autobahn.
Did it? Okay. This is actually the furthest Taylor has got all year of doing any kind of mechanical work.
How dare
It's
you?
quite amazing seeing him with a tool in his hand.
I know, yeah.
Oh, usually, well.
He usually has a tool in his hand, but not of the mechanical variety.
Shut up. Why are you two such arses?
I like how he's being all careful with it, even though the engine's close.
Because he wants this camshaft.
Oh,
no.
Shut up.
It's a write-off now.
Do you know what these are called?
Bolts.
Not these. These are called rocker shafts.
Oh.
One rocker shaft in what looks to be quite good condition. The rollers are a little bit scored. Well, that one is anyway. That one's got a little bit, yeah, they're all a bit scored. It's got bore score.
Yeah. So just remind us again of the symptoms.
So I was going very fast.
Well, not as fast as Rory and I.
I was going quite fast.
You were doing the slowest out of both.
You were, yeah.
And then it sort of lost a bit of power, and then I backed off, and then noticed
Did he run out of torque?
And then
He ran out of skill.
Well, he thought he had his foot flat on the accelerator. He had it on the clutch.
No, that's your job. That's
He had
you.
it on the accelerator and brake at the same time.
It lost power, and then as I dropped the revs down, I noticed it was misfiring. Pulled it off the motorway, and then noticed it had a bit of blue smoke coming out of the exhaust.
Okay. So what do you think's happened?
I think what happened was the intake temperatures got too high, and I think it's melted a piston. I think there's a little bit missing out of one of the pistons.
Okay, that'd be nice.
I think that's what we're going to find.
Because it was still running, sort of, wasn't it, when we took it
Yeah.
out? Like, you could still... Like, you drove it into...
I drove it into the garage where we fitted the new engine, but it was running like shit.
It was, yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was just a HT lead?
Or a spark plug.
Have you got a magnet here somewhere?
No.
You haven't?
No. We've been asked about this before. We don't.
We do.
No, we don't.
We definitely have a magnet.
Find it.
I just can't get any lower than this shelf, though. So that's
Oh, is this your rigor mortis?
It is my rigor mortis, yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
He looks like he shit himself.
I actually do. I feel like it.
Oh, go on.
Oh, there you
Bend
go.
with your knees.
That's the most amount of movement I've seen him do all day. Oh, look at this. This is my camshaft sensor. Yeah. So this is my camshaft sensor, which is magnetic. And this is all metal. Look how glittery that is.
What happened? I missed it. Do it again.
I give up. The spark plugs are staying in the hole.
You can tell he hasn't worked on cars recently.
Oh, I've got it.
Was he about to ask me to pull that
I
off?
think he was, yeah.
Before we continue, a reminder from me that if you want to buy yourself a used car, van or motorbike, make sure you run a car vertical report on it first to ensure it's not being crashed, stolen or clocked. If we take this VW Polo as an example, you can see that we've got green ticks for mileage, finance and damage that tells me that this car does not have a shady past. And now for an example of a car vertical report that would make me run a mile, check out the report for this Citroen C5. We've got green ticks for odometer and finance, but an amber warning for damage. And we can see some pretty impressive crash pictures there. So front end has been smashed up quite catastrophically. No airbags have gone off, but that's no wonder because it's a French car and the airbags are probably shit. So anyway, if you were to see this car on Facebook Marketplace or anywhere you like to buy your used cars, make sure you avoid this one. Not only is it crap, it's also been crashed. So then a final reminder from me, if you want to buy yourself a used car, van or motorbike, make sure you run a car vertical report on it first. What's more, to sweeten the deal, you will get 10% off using the code Autoalex. Back to the video.
Chris!
Hello, man!
Hello, my name is Chris.
My name is Christopher. Welcome to America.
Hello, Chris.
What's going on?
We are stripping down my mini engine.
So Chris, what will happen to all the parts in this engine?
We're going to clean them up and we're going to sell them to you people. You lovely
Not this
people.
bit.
What do you mean, you people?
The people that are watching this video.
That's all right.
We're
That's
going
good
to
as
sell
new.
that bit.
My high lift camshaft is actually all right now. I'm keeping this.
So that's a high lift camshaft, yet your car was still so slow.
It's because it was on the verge of blowing up.
Yeah, but usually they're the fastest when they're about to blow up.
Well, it was quite fast.
No, it wasn't though. It was slower than a Mark III
Shut
MX-5
up.
with a
No,
2 litre
no, it wasn't.
non-turbo.
Yeah.
And
Actually-
it was slower than my Z4, which I've recently found out that it was actually running 30 horsepower less than it was
Oh,
meant
that
to.
is embarrassing.
You just got to keep hold of this and make sure you don't drop it because otherwise the timing will be out.
Oh, shit.
Can I get to the toolbox, please,
Sorry.
Chris? Sorry,
I
I
need to
do
go. I
apologise.
need to sit down. I need to take some tablets.
Oh yeah, Alex has got rigor mortis.
Yeah, it's caught. Do you want me to?
Oh wait, I can't show this.
Why not?
I can't show this.
Rory, I will you so hard. Okay, now, will you shut the up? Jesus,
It's only got one diddler.
you're giving me fucking rigor mortis.
Oh, there we go.
So we still don't know what's wrong with this, though.
Oh no, give me a minute. Fucking hell. I've never met such a bunch of little bitches in my life.
Alex, I think Taylor needs some of this.
Oh, does he?
No. Off. You annoying fuckers.
Did you bring this back from your date last night?
I don't need this. I just don't need the hassle. Rory! Fuck off!
I thought you might need some lubricant, especially after last night's activity.
Cool, you'll get some lubricant in a minute, you little bitch. You wait till I'm in an irritated mood, and you're getting it. Oh, you. Will you give over?
Right, so what's gone wrong with the engine?
Do you know what's gone wrong with it? It's surrounded.
Oh.
Oh,
I think head gasket's gone now. Oh. That's very dark in there.
It's not the darkness that you don't worry about. Oh!
Let's have a look.
Ready, steady, ta-da!
oh my God.
Where's the rest of it? Wow.
That piston doesn't look good, Taylor.
It's not very happy, is it?
So why would that have happened?
High intake temps have melted the piston.
Because that is a weak point on these engines, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Especially at those speeds.
The thing is, that bit of piston, if you look, has obviously come out. What else is it damaged? Oh! Oh!
Oh, wow.
And can you see how white these valves are here? So these are the exhaust valves. And the reason that they're white is because they've been really hot.
So this is almost like you were pushing the engine too much, and then you blew it up trying to keep up with us.
Yes, but if you look here,
We've got him.
on this cylinder, you can also see that this cylinder is a different colour to this one and this one. So this had an issue as well. What the issue was, I can't really see at the moment. There's bits of the edge of the valve missing off there.
So you did a
There's also,
right number.
Look at this. That's all carbon build-up on top of the valve. So if I get a screwdriver, that fell over. So if you look here, see this, the valves? See how much carbon I can scratch off of them?
So do you think you could actually just put a new piston and new valves in this engine? It'd be all
One
right.
single piston and one single valve.
I mean, it's not going to be the healthiest engine in the world.
So this was all your fault. The engine was all right.
Oh, of course it was all.
No.
The engine was all right,
no.
and you just pushed it for too long, too far.
No, the intake temps would have been too high.
So why has this now fractured?
Because it got too hot.
So it got too hot. It's not that it hit anything.
No.
It's just it got too
So
hot. And
that got
fractured.
too hot and then impacted that.
So it did impact.
Or that got too hot and impacted that.
So they have knocked into each other.
Well, only the bit that has broken off,
Yeah.
either that or that.
Could this be the fact, because we did some research afterwards, and your aftermarket intercooler is actually less efficient than the stock one, isn't it?
I heard that afterwards, yeah.
Yeah. So do you reckon that could have been?
It could have been a contributing factor, yes. But one thing you have to bear in mind, this engine was not standard power and it had done 176,000 miles. And we did check, it is the original engine for the car.
And we still don't know how long Taylor was actually pushing at a stupidly high speed.
It was quite a while.
So what is the next plan then with this mini engine?
So this engine is going to go to Tony Wumble and he's going to turn this into my new coffee table.
Yes.
In my new unit on my new mezzanine.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess the next step is for you to take it to Tony Wumble.
Yeah, and Tony Wumble is going to just ship.
All right. Cheers, Tony Wumble.